my friends. Today's Monday, May 11th, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Let's get started with our good morning song. Are you ready? Here we go. Good morning, how are you? How are you? Very well, I thank you, very well, I thank you. How about you? How about you? Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? Very nice. All right, this week we are going to learn how machines help us to move things. So, we have some new words and a new story. Let's go over our brand new words first, okay? Here we go. Our first word is carry. Say carry. To carry means to take something from one place to another. Next is hole. A hole is an open or empty space in something. We can make a hole in the ground. Next is crane. Say crane. A crane is a large machine with a long swinging arm used for lifting and moving heavy things. Next is dig. Say dig. To dig is to use a shovel or your hands to make a hole. Next we have, do you know what this is? A dump truck. This is a truck whose back part can lift up to empty out what it is carrying. It is useful where something is being built. All right, and build. This guy is building. To build is to make something by putting things together. All right. Next we have our pink cards. Let's get those out before we hear our story so that we can hear them in our story. Ready? Station. A station is a place used for a special reason. This is a train station. It's where a train stops to pick up or drop people off. Say station. Awesome. All right, our next word is repair. To repair is to fix something. This man is repairing the tire on the car. Say repair. Next, dump. Say dump. To dump something means to empty it out or throw it down. Next is empty. Say empty. When something is empty, there is nothing inside. All right, our next word is raise. When you raise something, you lift it up. And our last word is shovel. Say shovel. A shovel is a tool used to dig a hole or scoop something up, like to shovel snow. Okay, it's our story time. And this is a fun one. It's called The Cool Pool. And I like it because it reminds me of summertime. And summer's coming. All right, so this is called The Cool Pool. What is it called when it tells us the name of the story? That's our title. This story is written by Charles R. Smith, Jr. Who's the person who writes the words? That's the author. This one is illustrated by Remy Simard. Who's the person what does the illustrator do? What does that person do? The illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. All right. Let's read about the cool pool. Sebastian sat on the beach playing with his trucks. He had a digger, a dump truck, and a steamroller. There he is on the beach. Do you know where the beach is? The beach is sand at the ocean or a lake. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Sebastian scooped up the sand with his digger and dropped it into the dump truck. Push, push, push. He pushed the dump truck along the beach and dumped the sand near the water. Have you ever done this before? Do you have trucks at home that you play with? What are you doing? A little boy asked. I'm digging a hole, Sebastian told him. Want to make a pool? The boy asked. That sounds like fun, huh? Like the kind you swim in? Asked Sebastian. Yeah, the boy answered. We can make a pool just for us. Sure, cool, Sebastian said. Look at the hole that he's digging. See it? Do you think that would make a neat pool? I'm Antonio, said the boy. I'm Sebastian, replied Sebastian. What kind of pool should we make? Antonio asked. I really love hot dogs, Sebastian told Antonio. How about a big hot dog shaped pool? That would be kind of fun. What shape of pool would you like to make? That sounds pretty cool. Do you think we can make a hot dog shape? Antonio asked. We can make anything with my digger, Sebastian said. I'll dig up the sand and you can move it in the dump truck. Sebastian sat on the digger and grabbed the lever to raise the claw. Then he spun the wheel to turn the claw and lowered it into the sand. What's he gonna do next? Scoop, scoop, scoop. Sebastian scooped up the sand and dumped it into the dump truck. Once the truck was full, Antonio pushed the truck toward the water. This is heavy, Antonio said. When the truck was empty, Antonio pushed it back for another load. Sebastian and Antonio continued digging and dumping the sand. Soon their pool began to take shape. Check it out. Look how big their pool is getting. Do you think it's gonna work? Along came a little girl. What are you doing? She asked. We're making a pool, Sebastian answered. It doesn't look like a pool, said the little girl. It will, Sebastian told her. Can I help? She asked. Sure, Sebastian said. Welcome to Sebastian and Antonio's pool making club. A club is like a group of people doing the same thing together. I'm Keiko, the girl said. What should I do? You can use the shovel to shape the pool, Antonio said. We're making a hot dog. A hot dog shaped pool? Keiko asked. That's cool. And so the three went to work. Sebastian scooped. Antonio did what? He pushed. And what is Keiko doing? She shoveled, and shaped. Soon, the hole was long and skinny like a hot dog. Now we need to make it flat so that we can sit in it, Antonio said. I have just the truck we need, Sebastian declared. What kind of truck did they need? He grabbed a truck with a large wheel on the front. What's that? Keiko asked. Do you know what kind of truck it is? This is the steamroller, Sebastian answered. Ooh, I want to do it, Antonio cried. Let me try, Keiko begged. Do you know how it works? Sebastian asked. Keiko and Antonio shook their heads. No, they both answered. Then I'll do it, Sebastian said. But I want to, said Antonio. No, let me do it, Keiko cried. Sebastian, Antonio, and Keiko stood in the middle of the hole, tugging at the steamroller. Oh no, they're arguing. That's not very nice, friends, is it? Then suddenly, splash! A huge wave crashed onto the beach. The hot dog-shaped hole filled with water, and they couldn't see their feet. Hey! We made a pool! We made a pool! They cried. Sebastian, Antonio, and Keiko forgot all about the steamroller as they played and splashed in their cool pool. fun. Have you ever dug a hole like that before? Have you ever worked with friends before to make something or build something? What did you make? Did you make a pool? Or maybe you buried something? I think that sounds pretty fun. Why did Sebastian, Antonio, and Keiko fight about the steamroller? They all wanted to use it, didn't they? How could they have solved that problem if the water didn't splash into their pool? Could they take turns? Yeah, they could each take a turn using the steamroller to make the ground flat. Or they could all three use it together. They could work together and all push it at the same time. Yeah. All right. I keep holding this wrong. Okay, there we go. All right, that's our story for today. I want you to see if there are things that you can scoop and dump in your house. Do you have blocks or trucks that you could scoop up and dump out? Maybe in the bath, you could do that with water. See how much of it you can scoop up, and then see what happens if you dump out a little bit. Does it get lighter? Does it get heavier? See what happens if you dump it all out. Is it empty? Yeah. Let me know what you find out and tell me what you think about that tomorrow, okay? I'll see you then.